Hi, I'm Jenny and welcome back to my channel. Today is Independence Day and we are doing a second cake today because no picnic or barbecue is complete without a Coca-Cola cake. So I'm just going to do a quick Coca-Cola cake recipe just like my grandma used to make. So for the cake part, we've got 2 cups of flour. I am going to add 2 cups of sugar to that. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm just going to mix this up real quick. Because the rest we're going to do in the pan here. Let me scoot you over. So in the pan, I'm going to get the heat started just on medium. We're going to use 2 sticks of unsalted butter. I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of cocoa. And I'm going to put in a cup of Coca-Cola. And we're going to melt this together. As soon as the butter melts, I'm going to take it off the heat. I don't want it to be boiling hot. And I'm going to let it cool just for a few minutes. Okay, our butter is all melted. This is still a little bit. I'm going to pour it in and get this mixed up. It'll start to cool it off a little bit. And to this, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of buttermilk. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to put in just a pinch of kosher salt. And 2 eggs. Get this mixed up. I'm just using my paddle mixer. I need to scrape down the sides of the bowl here. Just to make sure everything's mixed in completely. I don't want to over mix this. This is pretty mixed up. The batter is going to be really thin. Okay, and at the very end here, I'm going to dump in 1.5 cups of marshmallows. I have a 9x13 baker that I've greased and floured. I'm just going to dump this in, and the marshmallows are going to float to the top. So I've had my oven preheated at 350. I'm just going to put the Coca-Cola cake in here. In the middle rack. And I'm going to set my timer for 35 minutes and we'll start checking it there. We'll be back when it's done. This is things to do while you're waiting for your cake to bake. Hi, buddy. Be a chew toy for a puppy. Coca-Cola cake is out of the oven. It did bake for 35 minutes and I just pulled it out so it's still hot, but I'm going to move it over and let it cool slightly while we make our frosting. All icing. It's going to be a cooked icing. So I'm going to start the heat on medium. And I'm going to put in 1 stick of unsalted butter and about 6 tablespoons of Coca-Cola. We're going to put in 3 tablespoons of cocoa, this unsweetened cocoa. Any kind you have, you want to use. Start cooking this. As soon as the butter melts, I'm going to add the powdered sugar. Okay, so this butter is just about melted, and I'm going to add in about, it is a pound of powdered sugar. Yep, sugar. Yeah, you like it?
And house cream.
Yeah, you are eating house cream. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this in. Yeah, Gigi's making cake. Do you like cake? You do, huh? Okay, so I'm going to cook this on medium just until it comes to a boil. So the frosting has settled down a little bit. I am going to pour it right over the warm cake.
Pour it and soften cake.
Okay, now this is done, but it is going to need to sit for a couple hours so that this can set up and cool completely before we cut. I'm not going to cut into the cake today. It does need a while to cool, and it is 4th of July, so I need to get into the pool with this girl. So that's what we're going to do. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye.
Bye.
Happy Independence Day.
Independence Day.
We'll see you next time.